Blackpool has undergone a major facelift thanks to financial aid from the EU. The European Regional Development Funding contributed €14 million alone towards the renovation of the town's iconic tower. A further €20 million were provided for rebuilding work on the beach promenade and sea wall. The traditional seaside resort would be worse off without that crucial infrastructure funding. But two-thirds of the electorate here voted in favour of Brexit.
People only voted out because it's something new. It's something that we haven't done before, so we're experimenting. So, yeah.
Blackpool might not have the most conducive of climates, but it's still popular among holidaymakers. Their numbers have declined, however, due to the growth in budget flights to Mediterranean destinations. Investors have likewise been staying away, making financial assistance from the EU all the more vital. But locals still blame Brussels for unemployment and the economic downturn.
Well, we should have got out years ago. We were conned into going into it. We didn't sign up for what we got.
We were all right before 1972, I think, when we went in the euro, so we should be all right again.
We also found people who regret their decision to vote for Brexit. They feel deceived over questionable promises and commitments.
It's very hard to come to that decision to leave, but I feel like, in hindsight, it might have been the wrong decision to leave.
Blackpool's former glory has long since faded. It's approaching peak season, but there's no shortage of rooms available in the town centre. Many hotels and other businesses are now boarded up. Just a couple of blocks away from Blackpool Tower is the Tudor Rose. Owner Gerard Walsh came back 13 years ago after living in Manchester. He's pro-Brexit and blames the European financial crisis for Blackpool's demise.
I mean, other factors are the financial crash that the country fell into in recession, and therefore the knock-on effect for that was banks wouldn't lend to small businesses such as myself. They changed their banking practices. They removed overdrafts for small businesses, which a lot of people unfortunately went into in the winter months when the resort was closed. So the financial crash didn't help also, and that also saw a lack of investment. People stayed away from the town. Big businesses, named brands, we found it a struggle to attract them to the town.
Political union, well, they've said no, they're not going to buy.
Another source of discontent among Leave voters is EU policy on what they see as uncontrolled immigration.
Since 2006, we've had 20,000, it's estimated we've had 20,000 EU working migrants come to the town and set up full-time residency. Any town, as such as this town, that would impact services, public services, whether it be schools, hospitals, dental practitioners, etc. That can't carry on, you know. There's not a bottomless pit of money.
The natives, it seems, blame the EU for everything that isn't going to their satisfaction. Although some, like fairground stall owner Karen Pawley, take a less black and white view.
It won't make no difference if they were out or in it. It's still a mess. It's been a mess for years now, and it's going west and west and west.
People in Blackpool feel deserted by both Brussels and their own government in London. But those assuming the town's economic plight will improve after leaving the EU may well be disappointed.